With 24 million customers across 7 countries, Sky, by any definition, is a massive company. But this industry leader is now pledging to improve its environmental impact dramatically over the next decade. The media company plans to go net zero carbon by 2030 to help in the fight against climate change.
We're launching our ambition to become net zero carbon by 2030. So we know that the UK has got a target to become net zero by 2050. We want to do that 20 years early and really be part of the forefront of that move to a net zero carbon economy.
The pledge is hugely ambitious and will involve cutting emissions created by people using Sky services, like Sky TV. It also plans to reduce emissions in the workplace by, amongst other things, improving transport for its staff. Eventually, Sky's entire fleet of 5,000 vehicles will be switched to zero emissions. But the biggest target will be helping the 11,000 companies that work with Sky in its supply chain, like this factory in China, go net zero carbon. Sky is already carbon neutral and has been since 2006. As it expanded its main campus in West London, it put in place environmentally friendly infrastructure. But its latest plan goes far beyond this. And it's hoping to encourage others to follow its lead and change their environmental behaviour. There is no doubt environmental awareness is good for business. Activists like Greta Thunberg have forced the issue into public consciousness. Companies like Microsoft have already decided to move with the times. It wants to remove from the environment all the carbon the company's emitted since its founding in 1975. Environmental experts say it's good companies are taking the initiative, but the government needs to do more.
Sky, Microsoft, they've all sat down and they've looked at the science and they've gone, this is scary, we need to do this as quick as possible. We can show leadership and we can do this by 2030. Now, what I'm hoping is those companies can show that if they're going to do it, then government has to follow.
Sky has been campaigning for the environment for more than a decade. Its ocean rescue project exposed the toxic levels of pollution in the world's oceans and highlighted the need to pass on single-use plastic. It's hoping its latest pledge will also inspire others, this time to go zero. Alex Rossi, Sky News, West London.